And I never fit the shoe until I do it something. Yo, bracing myself like teeth, boy, it's the same old route on some new concrete. But homie, these tunes make you get a new ID.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel, Bigger Profits. And today I want to talk to you guys about how and why you should automate the funds that go into your business. Because whatever you do in your business, and really anything in life, you want to be consistent with it. And if it's you wearing all the hats, if it's you doing everything, then you're less likely to be consistent with it, and it can really ruin the profitability of your business. Hence the name of the channel, Bigger Profits. So before we even go into that, I want to suggest you guys read this book called Profit First. And this book, Profit First, definitely inspired the name of this channel, and it opened my mind and my eyes to what it meant to take a profit first. Because if you think about a lot of these companies that generate a lot of revenue, you might know a company that generates $100 million in revenue, right? And you're like, wow, they generate $100 million in revenue. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're even making a profit, right? It could even mean that they're in the negative, right? So it's not just about creating more revenue for your business. It's also about the profit and the profitability of your business, especially if you're a smaller business, or especially if you're an entrepreneur, you're growing your business like in real estate like I am. So let's jump over to why and how you can automate the funds that come into your business. Well, the first thing that you definitely want to do is you want to build a relationship with your banker. It is so important. Man, it's interesting to me how many people don't understand the value of face-to-face, or the value of building relationships, building rapport with even someone like your banker. I mean, you're talking about, this is where your money is going into, the business revenue. You're not holding cash in your hand, obviously. Obviously, there's a bank account, there's an institution, and there's people that work behind the table. So why not build a relationship with them, get to know them? Right? Because if you add enough value in their life, they're going to want to help you and serve you in the best way that they can. That was actually one of the things that happened just recently. 2 days ago, I closed on a property. It was a $40,000 profit. And I basically had been talking to my banker. I know her Lighty. I know her family. I know she just got married, where they got married. She knows my kids. She's seen my kids. We've built a relationship. But anyway, I sat with Lighty. It's so funny. Even when I go into the bank, like the ladies there that work there, they know exactly who I need to go to. So it's really, really important, guys. I can't stress that enough. But so I sat down with Lighty, and I had actually been explaining to her how I wanted the business funds to basically work when I deposit checks. Because in the book, Profit First, it explains having multiple accounts. So I have like an account for taxes, I have an account for profit, I have an account for operating expenses, owner pay. Like, you have all these different accounts, because it's important for you to separate your personal funds, so your personal finances, and your business finance. First and foremost, number one. So if you're running a business, you definitely want to have your personal and your business separated. But most people don't take it the next step, which is separating the funds that come into the actual business, because you don't want to be using your operating expenses for the money you should be using for taxes and things like that, right? So you want to divide all these things up. So I have these accounts at the bank, and I explained to Lighty how this is like what I've been wanting to do. So if you guys want basically the graph and the chart on how I divided these funds up, the percentages for each of them based on the revenue that you're generating, and all these different things, there's a link below where you can download it for free. It has the chart, different accounts that you can create, and the percentages and everything like that. Super, super cool for you to have, and very, very useful. So anyway, I sat with Lighty, and I was explaining all this to her. And what's crazy is I didn't even offer this. She offered to do this for me. She said, Miles, why don't I do it for you? Why don't I, when you deposit the money, I just put the money in the different accounts that you need? And I'm like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Like, hello, that's amazing, right, guys? Because now I don't have to deal with it. Now when I generate money for the business, I don't have to physically go there and kind of divide it out. Dude, my banker is doing it for me. So that's actually what happened. I went home, and I mapped out exactly how I wanted everything to go. And literally at the push of a button, all I have to do is press an email or press a button to email her that, hey, this check is being deposited, please disperse the funds. And she'll disperse them exactly where they need to go. So guys, that's amazing. It's automating it. I don't have to do that. That's not my job anymore. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to think about it. And all I did is open up my app for my bank account, and all the funds are exactly where they need to be. It has the money for operating expenses, owner's pay, taxes. Everything is already there. So it's like amazing. I just don't even have to think about it. So super, super important. So that's key, guys. You got to build relationships with your banker, and how you automate your funds that come into your business. Number one, read that book, Profit First. Number two, create those accounts. And number three, have your banker literally just give them the percentages and ask them if they can just literally disperse the funds. So when anytime you deposit the check, boom, you look at your account and everything is exactly where it needs to be. You don't need to think about it. You use your expenses to pay for whatever in your business. You know, your owner's pay, you've already paid yourself profit, you've already put money in the profit, taxes, you've already put that away. So guys, super, super key, very, very important. And hopefully this will help you generate more profit in your business. If you have any questions about it, definitely just shoot me a message. You can leave a comment below your biggest takeaway. I would love to know what your biggest takeaway from this video is, but don't forget that I included a link where you can literally visually see the chart of how I'm dividing up the accounts of my business and the percentages and everything like that. Very, very useful. Go check it out. Download that tool, that resource. And guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.